What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video here. It's gonna be Giratina versus Miraidon. What in the world is happening back there?
Like and subscribe, people.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Controlled Chaos Gaming. This is going to be our testing for EUIC. This is basically what we would play if we were going.
Go ahead and give you a cut, and I've got the coin on my side here. Throw my cards around. That's an expensive deck, man.
I'll take heads.
Boom. This heads.
Very nice. I will go ahead and go first.
Sounds good. Draw
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not the best hand here, but I'm sure we can make something work of it.
Kind of in the same boat. Has potential, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw for turn. We did get a second Regieleki V, which is like perfect. We're going to attach for turn, and then we're just going to sadly pass it over. This would be a really good hand going second. But
I'll draw. So there's no Klefki down, which is really nice for me, but unfortunately this hand isn't too incredible. VIP pass, which is always really nice, but aside from that, we're going to have to get some luck in order for this to work. I don't dislike picking the Radiant Greninja here. I feel like it might be slightly better than second Comfey, but we're going to take a look at prizes and see if what I said is true. Alright, so I only prized one energy, so I think that the Greninja is a pretty good pickup here. I've got both my Roxannes in here, and the Giratina count, since I'm only playing a 2-2, always does matter here.
I think we talked about this before too. Radiant Greninja off of the first Battle VIP pass, assuming there's no Comfey in the hand, probably means you have at least 2 energy in your hand. I don't think you would do it if you just had 1.
So the reason why I am going with the Radiant Greninja over second Comfey here, I do only have 1 energy in hand, and I'm probably going to attach it to Retreat to get into Comfey. But it increases my outs of having a good flower selecting here.
That's true.
The amount of energy cards that I run in this deck are considerably higher than the amount of switch cards that I run in this deck.
Right.
So the odds that I hit an energy, at least one of them, off of this flower selecting, a little bit higher, right?
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and use that energy to retreat the Cramorant, get into a Comfey, and go flower selecting. I have these custom abilities. Huge shout out to my friend Hannah. They're all these like little tiny ability use markers of my favorite Pokemon. Go ahead and rotate them like this. It's not going to focus super well, but custom made. Thank you so much to my friend Hannah. She is incredible. I'm going to be using them for the stream.
Heck yeah. TTS didn't work. Yeah, sorry. New layout, new setup. I have not enabled TTS yet, but I will have enabled... TTS will be enabled for Breeze's stream whenever he streams on Wednesday next week. And when he does, it's actually going to be half the amount that it currently is. So it'll be very easy for you to TTS without wasting your points. So that'll be nice. I just want more, interaction between the people on the stream, and I feel like the TTS is a really good way to do that. So yeah, it'll be like half the cost, and it'll be... I don't think there will be any cooldown, or maybe there will be a little bit of a cooldown, but it won't be nearly as much as it is right now.
We're going to go ahead and use Luminion's Luminous Sign to grab Chlores's Experiments, and actually I will be going back in, just going to order this correctly and play the Nest Ball. We do not really want to run into another Comfey off this Chlores's Experiment. I would much rather prefer to find a switch card here.
Yeah, and I think this is a good call on your end, because although it's like a bad choice to put down Luminion, you only have so many turns to before I just start locking you with Klefki, and
Absolutely.
You need to utilize those turns as best you can.
Yep, and the biggest reason why I would play the Luminion here is actually because it's so incredibly unlikely that I draw into a Colress if I'm ability locked when I prize 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
So go ahead and play Chlores's Experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think I'm okay with just putting these away. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of a Drapion and a Nest Ball.
Okay.
And we'll use concealed cards. Draw 2 more. And let's see if this tech pulls off. We're going to go ahead and play Cramomatic. I have that coin over here.
Yeah, that's the coolest card in the deck.
Here we go, here we go. Cramomatic. Tails!
You know what, though? You don't have it stuck in your hand anymore, which I think is the best part about the Cramomatic in that deck.
Very true. It's like, looking at the board setup that I have going right now, I don't necessarily need the Ultra Ball that I just got rid of.
Right.
So I'm feeling pretty okay about that. In this hand, we do have the Giratina V. The big issue is that if Andy starts going for lightning walls, then I don't really have any answer for that. So I am going to bench the Giratina so that it shakes up your game plan just a little bit, hopefully. And I'll go ahead and pass there.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. Very nice. We did find ourselves a nest ball, and I think that one is going to go grab us the Miraidon. We really want to just get set up more. We're going to use Tandem Unit.
Miraidon, you should always play Flying Pika rather than Klefki. So I think that Flying Pika does have some good points and some bad points. The big difference here is that Klefki affects Giratina, whereas Flying Pika into Giratina is awful.
Yeah.
You do not want to play that card into Giratina.
Also, you can outplay people with Klefki, whereas with Pikachu, you can get outplayed. It's very strange to word it that way, but you don't know if your opponent at any moment is just going to drop an escape rope boss, and I wouldn't hinge my entire plan off of just putting one Pikachu in play. Pikachu, however, does feel good, but if it's just a 1/1 and you can't search for it very easily, then I'm not too certain it's much better than the Klefki, which I can search for with half of my deck.
Right, absolutely. Not to say that the Pika is bad by any means. I think it's super impactful in the games that it's good in, but in the games that it's not good in, it's pretty awful and not great.
I am going to go ahead, though, and does this ever end up mattering? I guess I can KO basically everything in play, so I'm just going to research. I have an escape rope in my hand, but I don't think it's worth it to play.
Right.
I'd rather just take the KO on this Comfey if I get 2 of the Pokemon that I need, or if I get a lightning wall off. We're going to go ahead, though. I actually think it's better to do this right now. We're going to Nest Ball and grab ourselves the Klefki.
Awesome.
Then we're going to go back in, and we're going to go with the Ultra Ball. It's going to get rid of an escape rope and an electric energy.
In the videos, can you put an image of the decks you're playing? We do just put our deck lists on Discord, so
yeah,
I think that's how we're flying with it for now.
Just because it gets us a little more content on Discord. Otherwise, we just have a Discord, for not no reason, but it's less of a reason. So
right.
I would be excited though that they're free, because a lot of people make you pay for the deck lists and stuff.
Yeah,
I know a lot of them do.
Kind of crazy.
Right. I think that the deck lists are, one of the most important things, but you can take any deck, and if you don't know how to play it, then it can be kind of difficult. So we like to at least show you guys how to play it correctly. We're going to go in with the electric generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did see 1 there. And that is going to get attached to the Miraidon just in case I need to one-shot the Giratina. And I'm going to use Switching Bolt for just 30 damage and go into the Klefki.
Sounds good. Alright. Go ahead and draw for turn to get started over here. So this is not super great for me. Don't have a lot going on in this hand.
Cut a tap whenever you get a sec.
Let's see, I'll go ahead and give this a quick cut. And obviously that Mischievous Lock means that I can't use my flower selecting. I think that there's no need for me to necessarily rush things right now. I'll just go ahead and pass.
Alrighty. We're going to draw for turn. We've got another electric generator. Holy moly, folks. Can we get the... Nah. Yeah, that's okay.
Electricity has been generated, and you flipped that off the... Yeah, it was
there we
Ninja.
go. Okay.
Just came off the top of the deck.
And then these 2 are going to go onto the Miraidon.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Judge.
Alright.
So I'm really looking for a way to retreat this Klefki. Breeze doesn't know this yet, but I did bump my energy count to 15. That's why I am hitting so often. I felt that 14 wasn't high enough. It's funny because the standard list now is 13, and I'm running 15. So some hands you'll see that me get are just straight up energy. But it's kind of nice because you're able to retreat things like the Klefki, like the Miraidons and Regielekis if they ever get stuck, so it's not a big deal.
Right, absolutely.
Off this judge, really looking for a VMAX and an energy or a beach court. So hopefully we can get those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No luck on the VMAX. We'll just attach for turn, and I actually think we're just going to joust for 10. That damage could matter.
Absolutely, and that's one switching bolt right there, right?
Exactly.
Go ahead and draw for turn, and I think I'm just going to drop an energy onto this Giratina here.
Yep.
And I'll just... it's actually not that bad to go for an Abyss Seeking here, but it's really not great either. I feel like the more turns I wait, the closer you are to just bossing the Giratina anyway.
The problem with Abyss Seeking this turn is I'm just going to retreat and kill it.
Exactly.
So, yeah. I totally understand, though. It's getting to see more cards.
Right. I feel like I need to see more cards, and the thing is, like, Andy's getting closer and closer every turn to just bossing the Giratina anyway.
Exactly.
But if you boss and knock it out, then it kind of brings me back into the game. If you knock it out with the Miraidon, that actually could help me. I'm going to think about my game plan after that, though, because obviously, if you knock it out with the Miraidon, then I'm not ability locked.
Exactly.
So, kind of a big deal. I think I can wait for one more turn and just go ahead and pass.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw for turn.
I feel like I need to wait for one more turn just to be able to save the escape rope that's in my hand, just the switch card that I can use.
I'm going to play down a beach court, and I'm going to retreat. I want to keep this energy on here in case that beach court ever goes away. And we are going to attach for turn to Regieleki V. And we're going to go ahead and switching bolt for 30. That's going to be the knockout. And we're going to promote the Klefki with the energy. Take that first prize of the game here.
Good. We'll promote Comfy. Not too much harm with the beach court in play. Draw for turn. And I think this is just going to be the turn that we retreat Comfy into Giratina.
Okay.
And again, the hand's not super great. I just need to get something going here. So we'll go ahead and attach... Well, I don't need to do that. I can attach the little mini on here. And we'll just go ahead and use Abyss Seeking.
Alrighty. This is going to get you up to a pretty solid number, too.
I think I want to keep these two. And the beach court, not super important because I don't think Andy's beach court is going to go out of play anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm going to draw for turn here. We'll use an electric generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 1. And that is going to be attached to this Regieleki V. In case I need to use Lightning Wall.
Definitely a very, very good attack that you can use in this matchup.
Yep. And I'm actually really tempted to this turn. If I can get to Regieleki VMAX, I think hitting with a switching bolt for 90 might actually be relevant. Because then I can Lightning Wall the following turn for 160. And with that 90 and 160, it's going to be 250 if you don't evolve. If you do evolve, then, you know, we're going to have to find some other way around it. But that would be a good way, I think. Otherwise, I think I might just retreat and take this knockout, put you down, and prepare myself for Roxanne. We're going to go research, ditch the hand, and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty here. And then we're going to... We'll just go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding a Nest Ball and a Miraidon.
Makes sense.
And that one is going to get me a VMAX. We're going to VMAX the one with energy just so I have the ability to use my Max Thunder and Lightning later on if I need to. We're actually kind of running out of cards, so we need to start taking prizes here. Cutter tap. I will go ahead and retreat. And do I want to allow that to happen? Yeah, we're just going to switching bolt. It's going to be doing 60 damage. I did not get the other VMAX, but that is going to switch me out into the clef key.
All right. Go ahead and draw for turn to get started here. And let's see. Feels like it's about time for me to need to do these things. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and boss up this Regieleki V.
Okay.
And I will switch to get into Comfy.
Yep.
And we'll use flower selecting. Kind of wanted both of these. That's unfortunate. Let's see.
I was really hoping that Breeze did not have the boss there, considering that the damage on the Giratina doesn't really matter right now. So.
Right.
I haven't shown a Sky Seal Stone yet, so maybe that's something I can do. But
go concealed cards here. Okay. Not really finding what I'm looking for, unfortunately, but I can still go ahead and use the Beach Court to retreat Comfy.
Yep.
Get into Cramorant, do some damage here. This sets it up for Moonlight Shuriken on the bench, which is also really nice. It kind of makes it a little bit harder for you to switching Bolt.
True.
Let's see. Yeah, just hold on to these cards for now. Yeah, I don't need to play them. I'll just go ahead and spit Innocently for 110.
Yep.
We do have access to attaching the Psychic Energy from my hand for turn, but I'm just going to hold it. I mean, if the boss happens on this Giratina, then I kind of just wasted it.
We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding a Research, and at this point, this is a completely dead card. I am just going to go grab myself the other Regieleki VMAX. And I'm actually, this is like the strangest part about this, but I'm gonna VMAX the active. I think sense. Because it seems significantly harder for you to take knockouts on that and other stuff. It opens up a lot of plays for you later on, but for right now, you know, there's nothing. So we're gonna VMAX it. We'll see how that works out. We're gonna attach for turn to the Regieleki V. We're gonna retreat. And then we are going to play Judge. So
okay.
I had 0 cards in my hand, so I'll get a fresh new 4. And Breeze, I believe, had 8 cards in hand. So
Fancy Duck says I was hyped for League Cups because I wasn't playing when they were around, but there aren't very many in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh,
really?
I feel like there's a lot there.
Same.
I feel like you're just not looking that hard, because there's got to be a ton there.
There might be a few store owners that haven't really brought it back yet.
Right.
I'm sure that some will pop up within the next month or so, though.
Exactly. And we're going to go ahead and, just switching Bolt. It's going to do 180 damage thanks to weakness, and I'll take a second prize card.
Okay. Go up with Comfy here, I think.
The only one is in May. It's not too bad. We have one. We actually, funny enough, we have a store that's scheduling one every single month now. ABU is going to have theirs on the 22nd, I believe.
Oh, awesome!
It's on a Saturday, I think.
Let's see. This again, not super great. I think ultimately what happens is I need this Giratina to live. I will drop the VSTAR on it.
Yep.
And I just need to buy an extra turn here. I'll just pass.
Alrighty. So I'm going to draw for turn, and this is exactly what I wanted. So we're going to grab the Luminion.
Okay.
And as long as I take a knockout on this, I think we just win from there. So
sure.
We will attach the, let's see, 2 cards in hand. We'll attach the Forest Sealstone.
Yep.
And we're going to go ahead and retreat into our where is it? Yeah, he's hitting for 180. So we're going to retreat into the red Lucky.
Yep.
And switching bolt for 180 damage and promote that clef key once again. So that's 2 prizes down, 2 remaining.
I will go ahead and draw for turn to get started here, and we'll just drop Roxanne, see what we get off of it. And if I don't really get much, then we'll just go ahead and go to game 2.
And that's not a boss, which means that I'm cooking.
Oh yeah.
Everything is powered up, and everything can Oko the Giratina now, so you basically can't put it into the active unless you're winning the game with it.
Yeah.
Which is a little rough, but, you know, we'll see.
Basically what I'm looking for, I believe, probably going to be Moonlight Shuriken this turn. Like, there's not a whole lot of ways for me to get back in this game, obviously.
Right.
But
I think if I didn't evolve this, you would have had a very clear way to win. Shuriken, knockout, and then you go boss, Star Requiem. Yep. But I tried to prevent that as best I could, and make it so you have to KO this turn or get rid of my Forest Sealstone.
Right, and I did not find that lost vacuum that I needed to get to 7 here alongside of Mirage Gate, so we'll just go ahead and scoop that one up.
Sounds good.
Very unfortunate to see those in the prizes there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want to start that? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
So I play the Canceling Cologne.
Yeah, I think you cut that, didn't you?
Yes.
Sadly. I think that the Canceling Cologne version was the closest to winning. The others so far have felt like free wins to me. But, you know, that's just to me.
Go ahead and start off with a Concealed cards here.
Yep.
Draw 2.
You also had a rough game last game, so...
Go ahead and attach the Greninja. And I think I do this turn just in case I get Clef Keyed, right? Puts the supporter into my hand.
True.
But also because my hand is really bad and this is all I have.
Fair enough. Yeah, if I hit 2 energy off of my generator and you didn't bench that Lumineon, you would have lost. So
exactly.
Yeah. That's... This combination is really scary in the opening hand.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab Boss off of Luminous Sign.
Sounds good.
Also, like, if you do just active Clef Key, then my Lumineon's turned off. So it's like, I have very few opportunities to actually use Luminous Sign to grab a supporter.
Yep.
I'm gonna take this one. We're gonna go ahead and attach to Greninja 3 times and knock out 2 Clef Keys. No Mirage Gates.
That would be, honestly, very good for you.
And I'll just pass there.
Okay, I'm going to draw.
No Giratina, no VIP pass.
Regilucky Fee.
Not
we're going to go Sealstone on it. Tandem Unit will be the choice here. And it is just going to be 1 Regilucky, 2 Regilucky. Do I do that? Yeah, that feels fine. Okay. Yep, that's what we're going for. We are going to go back into the deck, though. We do have an Ultra Ball here, so we're going to Ultra Ball, discarding a Miraidon and actually a Greninja. Feels actively bad to put the Greninja down because I'm going to lock myself out of it if I do that.
Right, and you want to reserve that other bench spot for a Clef Key as well, I would assume. And it turns off my escape ropes.
Exactly. Fair tell. We're gonna go with the generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, none actually. So there we go. We're gonna Star Alchemy.
Okay.
And as cool as it be to research, I think it's actually going to be Judge.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, so I'm going to play the Judge, put that boss back into the deck, and hopefully draw into an energy and get this Miraidon out of the active.
Right, just get that Clef Key going, get that lock.
Yep.
No pun intended.
Yeah, I know the odds of starting the odds of you drawing out of it if I just put the Clef Key in the active is probably not high.
Right.
And off of a judge hand also.
Right, and I'm hoping that your judge hand is not great either. You're both drawing 4 cards here.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I'm drawing 5. But
I'm hoping that I find one of my 15 energy, but, you know, I'm not certain about it. Considering
not after that generator.
Exactly. 1, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. No energy.
Wow.
So that is just going to be a generator to see if there's energy. It was the next 2 cards,
Great.
of course. That's how it always is.
Right.
So those are going to both be to the Regieleki V.
Sweet.
And then I will pass.
Okay. We'll draw for turn. We will go ahead and use Nest Ball first.
Okay. This doesn't feel as bad as, you know, I thought it was originally, because now Escape Rope is kind of a dead card, so
Right.
that's kind of nice.
You'll be happy to know that all 3 of my escape ropes were clumped at the bottom of my deck.
Well, you know. It is what it is. Cutter tap.
I need to double count this energy here because I feel like I messed up somewhere.
It's one of those ones where you're like, whoa, I prized 3 energy of the same type, right?
Yeah. So I have all my grass, I have all my water, but I prized double psychic. Okay, that's not as
the
bad.
worst. I like Ice Rider this format, but Tina is also balling. I know Breeze would disagree with me. LOL.
I just think you need to play a different Ice Rider list.
Yeah. You know, I really like QREM better than Ice Rider. I feel like it does the same things, but does it better.
It just feels like Kyurem without a Rangaroo is pretty bad.
You've seen the one with 30 energies?
I have,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's great. It's funny, at the very least.
Exactly. Not much more than funny.
Yeah. I don't think you play Ice Rider if you're like trying to win a regionals, you know. But
Right.
I think if you're trying to play Ice Rider, then maybe there's a different way to play it. What way would you play it?
The cross switchers. I think Triple Gust just like wins a lot of games.
I agree.
These concealed cards. Awesome cards.
Yeah, especially because you can't consistently do 280 every turn.
Go ahead and play chorus.
Very nice.
Like this. Go ahead and play a beach court and retreat.
Ooh, beach court. I like that card.
Into comfy here.
Hey, where'd you get that reverse?
I pulled it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't use flower selecting. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping to see here, but go ahead and get rid... Actually, I'm going to keep the escape rope. I'm going to get rid of the Roxanne here. Rope seems like it can be pretty cool here.
Right. I got a question in the chat. What is your favorite type of soda?
Ooh, I very rarely drink soda. I would say Dr. Pepper is pretty good.
Right.
Boom. No
tails.
dice. Okay. That is 0 for 3 on my chromatics tonight so far.
Ow.
Very, very unlucky. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the Radiant Greninja here manually.
Yep.
And put down a second Comfy just in case something happens to that active one. And I'll just pass there.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. That is exactly what we needed to see. That's a nest ball for another Klefki.
I believe Andy is a fan of Starry.
Oh, I do like Starry. That's true. Yeah. I have a little fridge full of them.
Nice.
I also really like Jones drinks. They're really good. They're like a soda that's it's kind of like a mom and pop soda, I think. That kind of vibe. And they like do the artwork of their drinkers on each bottle, so it's kind of cool. You can get your picture posted on there. We're actually going to go back in, sorry.
Judge.
With Judge.
Okay.
It's my only supporter in my hand, so.
All right. Well, it's not boss, so if I do happen to find
Right.
another water energy, my Greninja's online.
Hoping that you don't find another water off of 4 cards, but
I didn't
you know,
prize any of them.
that's true.
4 cards and a dream.
Indeed. And I feel like if you do that, you're very far ahead. So
Right.
maybe it was the choice for me to just bench 1 clef key and then wait for you to do that play, and then I could bench the other one.
Right. See what I shuriken into first.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bro, did you get it? Oh, no.
No, not at all.
Oh, my God.
Nope, didn't get any water energies,
Wow, I feel like
unfortunately.
you're lying to me.
Nope, didn't get a single one.
I will retreat into the Regieleki. I actually don't have a knockout, which is a little sad. So I will actually just attach and... Do I take the knockout? Does the knockout ever matter?
I don't know. The thing about the knockout, actually, this is worth a really good discussion here, I think. Is that I do have a second Comfy down, right?
Yeah.
Obviously you get 1 prize closer to winning, but you're not locking me. So, big deal, I think worth noting, is that if I do happen to get to 7 and somehow, like, rope Aqua Return,
Right.
I think that would put you really far behind.
Yeah, so we're going to go 30
Okay.
and then promote the clef key.
And obviously, the other thing that I think is worth mentioning is that if you knock out this Comfy, it's really risky for you to then Gus knock out Luminion
Very true.
and get Roxanne early in the game like that.
Yep.
So that being said, that's probably what I would end up doing as well. I'll draw for turn. Yeah, with the clef key active, I think I just go attach water, retreat with the beach court, get
Dang.
into the Greninja, and we'll go ahead and Moonlight Shuriken take out both of the clef keys here and take 2 prizes.
2 prizes of the first 2 prizes for Breeze of the set. It's crazy.
Let's go.
I'll promote Regieleki, draw for turn, and that is just going to be a lightning wall for 200 in the knockout.
Nancy Duck says, any plans for Easter? For me, I'm going to definitely be hanging out with my family.
I
this
will also
coffee.
be hanging out with my family
Draw for turn.
in Las Vegas.
It's 1 card that I definitely wanted to see there. We will open with Flower Selecting. Get rid of an escape rope here.
You can use it now.
This one? One that I just took.
Wow.
And we'll use Beach Court to retreat into this Comfy, and we'll use another Flower Selecting.
So it's important note, this is why people play 3 of them, is so that if you get like Moonlight Shuriken, you can still, recover from it.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of hinging my entire play off of clef key. I think that at a certain point you need to start winning the game, right? So I'm okay with the clef keys going down, because now if Breeze takes any other knockouts, I'm going to Roxanne him and hopefully get him stuck.
Right.
And I have the Miraidons down. I just need double VMAX in order to take a knockout on any Giratinas.
Let's go ahead and bench another Comfy here,
Yep.
and I'm going to use Switch Cart to get into it.
Rip.
It'll also heal this damage from me.
Rip!
I'll use another Flower Selecting. Okay, let's just get rid of the rope here. That gets me up to 6. And... okay, this is actually really good for me. So let's go with Mirage Gate.
That's 6. Sorry.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I meant to vacuum first. So I have the vacuum in hand.
Okay.
And we're going to go like this.
Sounds good.
Turn off the beach court for you. Now we're going to Mirage Gate. Sorry.
Sounds good. No worries.
And we're going to go Psychic Grass to Luminion.
Yep.
And I'll be shuffling again. I'm going to use Aqua Return this turn. So.
Okay.
And then attach this here. We will escape rope so that we get actual damage on the board with this.
I can VMAX one of these, which gets you actually further from winning, so it'll be the V.
Right, go in with the Luminion for me. And do you have a Giratina V in hand? Doesn't seem great to bench it considering what I have in my hand. So go ahead and just Aqua Return for 120.
Yep.
and I will promote a Comfy.
Sounds good. I'm going to draw for turn. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We're going to go with the Ultra Ball, discarding a Beach Court and a Drapion. And that is going to grab me the VMAX.
Fancy Duck, why am I always starting Tina? Well, a lot of Tina lists are running 3-3 right now. Personally, I'm only running a 2-2, which is kind of scary, I'll admit. I'm pretty okay with it. Feels good.
Oops, sorry.
You're good. It's my bad.
We're going to VMAX the active.
Yep.
And retreat into my Regieleki V. Did not want to put that Beach Court into play.
Alright.
I will attach to Miraidon, and I will now tandem unit.
Alright.
To grab myself...
Run 3-2 because I'm poor. Oh yeah, I think Fancy Duck, we were actually looking at it, and...
Grab myself another V.
You run Hisuian Heavy Ball, right? Because if you run Heavy Ball, we actually did this for one of our other regionals when we were playing Palkia. We ran a 2-3.
Yeah.
So 2V, 3 VSTAR. It's pretty okay, actually, when you run the Heavy Ball. It's a little different in Palkia because you can search it, right?
We're going to go ahead and use that Lightning Wall. It's going to do 100, take a knock, or sorry, 130,
Yep.
take a knockout, and then I will take my prize.
But a 2-3 could be worth trying. Go for the Comfy. I will draw for turn. We will open with Flower Selecting. Okay, interesting, interesting. I kind of need those, don't I? I'm gonna need both of those, like, this turn. Okay. I think game is playable without the Mirage Gate. The other card, just probably a little too important.
2 gate down is pretty good for me, and
Switch.
basically all of your energy
Something.
down as well.
Get rid of Manaphy, not an important card here, and I believe that is up to 10 now, that it is. And we'll go in with Chorus's Experiment.
To make it 12?
Yep, that's the plan. Mostly to draw cards, but yes. Get rid of these.
We know
Very
you just like
easy.
putting cards in the Lost Zone.
It is fun. Definitely will say that it is fun. Now, can I just go to one Comfy and play? It doesn't seem bad. I think what I do is I go attach just one energy here. And that way I can, like, retreat to pivot this Comfy. Next turn. Is that just 3 cards in hand?
Yes.
Honestly, the odds that you... The odds that you knock this out are so low. I really want to VSTAR it next turn. Really want to VSTAR it next turn. But the odds that that's Gust in hand. Abyss Seeking this turn isn't even that bad either, but I don't want to give that to you. Go like this and pass.
Okay, draw for turn. Okay. We're going to go ahead,
Zap line, yeah.
attach for turn, and then we'll tandem unit one last time here.
Really like the Zapdos. I think it's super cool, but I just don't think it's really that impactful, honestly.
We're going to grab a second one.
Okay. Obviously, in like a matchup like this, I could just go like Sky Seal Stone, knock this out, and win
Right.
the game. But
True. But then you'd be playing a Sky Seal Stone in your Giratina deck, which feels a little bad.
right, I could always just start Requiem instead.
Exactly. Cutter tap there, and I will... I hate to do this. Research.
Roxanne and Ultra Ball going down?
Yes.
Roxanne.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Roxanne's a pretty big deal here.
Didn't get what I wanted either.
Yikes.
We're going to go ahead and lightning roll for 100.
Yep.
I wanted assurance that I could attack with either of these the following turn if you Roxanne, but not the case. So we're just going to hope that you either boss and knock something out, or Roxanne and don't knock out a Miraidon.
Gonna use flower selecting. Just get rid of this. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted to see.
It's exactly what I wanted to hear, though.
Let's go with Clara this turn.
That's not boss or Roxanne, so I feel like I'm just in an insane spot right now.
I don't mind grabbing another Comfy as well.
The truth is, I really shouldn't have held that hand. I had research for 5 turns, and I just decided to not play it because I wanted to keep Roxanne, but, you know. In hindsight, I probably should have just researched. I'm very ahead in this game as far as board state, so. Sorry, it was Greninja, Comfey, double water? No, water psychic. Okay,
yep.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and bench the Greninja, and I will use concealed cards.
Yep.
2.
Committing a felony!
Put the Greninja one on him.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. So I do find what I'm looking for here. We'll go with Nest Ball now.
Okay.
For the other Giratina V. $120. Okay, tap or cut.
I'll give it a nice cut here.
Okay. VSTAR. Into the grass energy.
Yep.
Cool. And I do actually have to play the recycler here, and we're just gonna grab. I think I leave 1 water.
Okay.
Yep. Grab those, and we use Mirage Gate so we can pivot.
Okay.
And what's in the hand?
That's only 1 Mirage Gate left, so looking good for me. Hey there, HR Barg. Welcome
that's
to the
Hannah.
stream. Oh, there you go.
And,
What's your favorite legendary? It's a good question. I have a lot of favorite legendaries. I really like Regigigas, though. What about you, Breeze?
favorite legendary? Well, I did get the Lunala one made, so Lunala is pretty sick.
It's got a beautiful shiny, too.
Absolutely it does. You pay the retreat here. Giratina VSTAR. Do I want to do that? Doesn't seem very good to. Go ahead and shuffle up and declare Star Requiem for knockout.
Very cool.
Take 2 more prizes.
Alright, so it's the turn for me. Gotta find something.
Right.
Luckily for me, I do have Raihan available, so we'll
Right.
Raihan.
So that can, in the worst case scenario, be another Regieleki VMAX.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, and that can be a knockout on this Giratina VSTAR.
Yep. Yeah, so I was really hoping last turn for another Regieleki VMAX, so I could have Switching Bolt for a knockout instead of Lightning Wall.
Right.
And then I could have fed you the VMAX. Actually, no, I honestly think Lightning Wall was the best choice now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, it did force Star Requiem out of me, right?
Right, because you can't Lost Impact because it only does 180.
Right.
Unbelievably. So, but,
I don't know how much that matters, though.
right. Alrighty there, we're gonna attach for turn to the Miraidon as well, and we will bench our friend Raikou. There's no reason not to. And we're gonna go ahead and retreat and use that Photon Blaster for 280 and go down to 1 prize remaining.
Alright.
This would have also been an acceptable card, but I did not have it in the deck.
Let's see. So the Comfy Promote is going to be the play, I believe. Draw for turn. We will use concealed cards first.
Yep. Yeah, worst case scenario this turn too, you could just like Roxanne me and I'm kind of stuck.
Right. So I do need, like explicitly need Mirage Gate.
With only one in the deck, I'm feeling pretty good.
Flower selecting.
Getting rid of Colress though is kind of scaring me.
I already have one in hand.
Oh,
right?
fair enough.
So,
Probably want to Roxanne this turn if you don't find the Mirage Gate. Or if you do find the Mirage Gate, then you probably want to do Colress to get the VSTAR or whatever. So,
right. This just can be pretty bad for me. Well, I have to play it, right? I don't
right,
really
the
have
big thing
anything
is
else.
you don't want it to be the energy, right?
Exactly. Okay. So I just get rid of these because I have to win this turn. Do I? Not necessarily,
I don't think you
actually.
do. Yeah. If you you can't reset my hand now. So,
Right.
but technically you don't have to win this turn, right? You don't know what I have in hand. You don't know that I have the capabilities to just rope.
I think I do still get rid of these, though.
Yep. I don't think there's anything in the deck that can survive a Photon Blaster, so...
Go ahead and Chromomatic.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
No!
0 for 4!
0 for 4 to lose the game.
Okay, that's so sad. I was so close. Yeah, I don't think that I can necessarily do anything aside from VSTAR. Now you need to pivot it, obviously. Go with an attachment.
Yep.
And I do go into the Giratina still, because you only need one prize.
Sure.
This way you can't just, like, attach retreat switching bolt for knockout on a Comfy.
That is true. Yeah, that would have been very easy to do.
Right. And you have already used your VSTAR power. So this will just be a pass.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Draw.
the Miraidon cannot attack this
Arpin.
turn.
Get the generator.
Okay.
That's it.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, I have escape rope, but I want to see if I would have hit it without.
Oh, that's no fun. 3-card deck. And I almost got what I needed. It was very
Yeah.
close.
And you would have had game, so.
Right.
Electric generator, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's all she wrote because I can attach that one, attach for turn, retreat, and photon blaster
Damn.
with the illustrator rare, of course,
Of
for
course,
280.
of course. So I did not hit the energy, but I did also miss the Mirage Gate out of deck, so
Yeah.
just that close.